Every single year, developers promise us the same lie. They roll out a $100 million marketing budget, claiming their new MMORPG is the next-gen experience, the WoW killer, the life-changing event that will bring the genre back to glory. And every year, what do we get? Another pay-to-win garbage game that rushes you to the end game, then fills your calendar with mandatory daily and weekly slop, just so you spend enough time to get addicted, buy a battle pass, or stretch out that monthly subscription. The truth is simple. Modern MMOs are dead. They've lost their soul. They've replaced wonder with grind and community with convenience. I'm here to tell you that this doesn't have to be the end. Based on my own decades of playing and loving these worlds, I have a blueprint. Today, we're diving into the 3 fundamental elements that modern MMOs must rediscover if they ever want to rise from the ashes. The single biggest mistake modern MMOs make is rushing players to the max level. They treat the journey as a glorified tutorial for the endgame. What is the point of a beautiful 1,000-square-mile world if you only experience less than half of it? There's no time to explore. No time for immersion. Think back to your first time in World of Warcraft, RuneScape, or even an old classic like Ultima Online. How good did it feel to slowly upgrade your character? How every new item felt impactful. Every new area felt like a separate journey itself. Tell me, honestly, what do you remember more fondly? Getting to max level in WoW Classic, or rushing to 500 item level in retail? One was a milestone, the other was just a chore leading to the next chore. We don't need to go back to the roots, but we need to evolve them. We need to evolve the tradition in ways never seen before. Going back to simple linear questing is safe, but we want new players. My idea for a new world is built on discovery and exploration. Instead of running from marker to marker, we need to teach players to truly explore and discover their own narratives. For years, we've been taught that completing a quest equals experience, defeating a monster equals experience. But what if we threw that entire formula out the window? What if players earned their true power through knowledge, exploration, and discovery? Imagine this. You're exploring a dark forest, and you stumble upon a cave. Today, and with future technology, we can easily generate experiences. Imagine every time someone enters that cave, the cave itself is different. Different monsters. Maybe it's a bandit den one day, a goblin lair the next, or truly anything else. And here's the kicker. What if every enemy you kill has a sliver of a chance to drop something truly unique? Something once per player unique. It doesn't matter if it's a catastrophe level dragon or a simple bandit. Every enemy can potentially reward unique knowledge or gear, because right now, when you enter a dungeon, you already know what's there and what's there to loot. That kills discovery. The beauty of the world and the immersion it brings is paramount. Why would you spend thousands of hours in a world you don't actually want to be in? Apart from the looks, how you experience the world is vital. My first demand: ditch the instant. Perfect maps. Let players create maps. Let them mark interesting objects, bosses, and gathering spots, and then sell or share those custom maps with other players. Why would you let players see everything right away? Don't withhold the exploration from them. My second demand: skills must be earned, not bought. Nowadays, you level up and simply get the skill right away. Or you go to the paladin trainer to instantly gain an ability. We need to mix discovery with exploration in the very mechanics of the game. You open your skill window, and all you see is the word discover. You go to a village and see guards practicing. You approach them and ask to practice. For a few days, you do tasks for the village guard. You exercise, you fight monsters, you stay on watch. After a few days, you master the ability. You move on, stronger than before. You visit a store, buy a healing potion, but you ask yourself, how do I make this? The peddler sends you to the apothecary. You spend days practicing alchemy, learning how to gather herbs, how to mix them, and discover their potential. You find a weird spiked herb when exploring. You try to soak your arrow or dagger in a potion made from it. It works. You learned a new thing. The world is yours to conquer. One of the best mechanics was the world event system in Guild Wars 2. Let's evolve it. You travel for hours. Your character is battered, hungry. You see a small village. You enter the tavern. You hear local banter about bandits harassing the people for weeks. Option 1, the hero. You seek the bandits, defeat their leader, and bring proof to the elder. You are rewarded with food, a place to sleep, gold, and perhaps a horse. Option 2, the passerby. You pay for food, rest, and move on. Later, you stumble upon the bandits you ignored. You fight, get hurt, and limp back to the village for wounds. When you return, the village is overrun. You fight and defeat the bandits, but many are lost. You are rewarded with the dead guard's captain's sword. You stay to help rebuild and maybe build your own house there. The amount of possibilities are truly endless when developers give players the choice to influence the world. As the name suggests, MMO means massively multiplayer online. Fighting together or against each other is a huge part of the genre, but MMOs should not force a playstyle upon anyone. Are you a rogue who kills players for gold? Sure, why not? Make a thieves guild, rule the region, but there are consequences. You won't be able to go into the main city. You'll be on the wanted list. That's the life you chose. Are you a righteous person? Join the city guard, hunt bandits, rise in ranks, give orders, protect everyone. Maybe you are just a fisherman. Build a boat, get a rod, and fish for the next 1,000 hours. Or an alchemist, a mercenary, a cook. The choice should always be yours. We must balance organic freedom with handmade content. Every time I see a game labeled as player-driven economy or choose your own adventure, all I see are buzzwords. Player-driven economy is in every single multiplayer game. Choose your own adventure often means we built a base game but have no idea what to do with it. So let players do whatever they want in this desolate world and call it a feature. To fix this, we need a main story that follows you through the world, but your actions and the actions of the community push the story forward. This progression shouldn't only rely on combat. Imagine you're a carpenter. A massive bridge is down, and you can't cross it. Together with other carpenters and material gatherers, you spend hours fixing the bridge. Once you are done, the new area is permanently open for the entire server, complete with new resources, new enemies, and loot. This is how every profession, not just the warriors, can directly move the main story and the world forward. There is a demon corrupting an old temple. You can't kill it alone. You seek aid from other players. You form a huge raid group to defeat it. The result, after the defeat, the whole area becomes available to explore. New dungeons, monsters, items. This is group progression, brick by brick. In the end, what is the truly most important thing in an MMO? Is it gearing, achieving max level, dailies, or rankings? No. MMOs are about growth, discovery, exploration, and community. That is where the true soul of the genre lies. Hopefully, in the future, developers will sit down and ask themselves, what makes a good MMO? And perhaps they will finally come to the same conclusion as us. But what do you think? What is the one thing the genre needs the most? Let me know in the comments below. If you agree that MMOs need more soul and less chore, hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video.